Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher.
And welcome to Forest Life. It's a bright sunshiny day.
It's a nice day. Starting to finally feel like spring.
Not really. It's really...
Well, not in real life. Real
here.
life, it's real fucking dreary and shit.
Dear Brittany, my heart yearns with every sunset. It's as if the sun and I have broken hearts together. My love was so pure, but now it's over before it ever had a chance to really begin.
I think his crush is over.
He sent me that letter before. That's when you said, I think he has a crush on you. But you're like, now his crush is over. He like made a full 360.
He's out of here.
I guess that's a 180.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm good at math.
Brittany, do a full 360 and walk in the opposite direction.
No. Let's hear some music.
All right, let's hear some new swing.
So
that was the one we got last night.
Yeah, this is the one that I got from last night.
It's a weird track.
Oh, this is the one that I had in my vaporwave room.
Oh, okay. Well, we should put it in there.
Yes, we should. We'll change that right now.
All right, we're going to
mushroom or marshmallow stool. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah, I know, but it's like holding a bunch of gummy bears too, right?
That's just candy.
Yeah, Cruisin's a pretty good track.
Yeah, but this one's like weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's KK synth. Perfect.
I thought it was kind of vaporwavy. It's like the most vaporwavy of those songs.
Yeah, of all.
So I need to order more of these columns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that today.
Okay.
Let's do that today.
That's what we're going to do today.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
So I'm in a pretty good mood despite my life is in shambles.
So Brittany just got off work, and in less than like a few hours, she has to go right back to work and work for more work.
I don't know if you guys have jobs like that where I think it happens a lot in retail where like you get off at a certain time and they're
get off in closing, but you got to come back in opening.
Yeah, but this is even weirder because I got off around 12 today, noon, and I have to be back at midnight tonight because our store is crazy and they want us to put all the product out. And I'm like, all right, I don't think crafts are that important, but okay.
Good old Michaels.
Crafts! Sup, Reese?
Race?
So every time I get her name confused with Cyrus because we know a Reese
and a Cyrus
who's a boy. Yeah, but our friend Cyrus never uses that name.
No, he doesn't.
He uses the name Tanner.
Your bell limit, you're just a few hundred bells over that bell limit.
Whatever.
We should go ahead and buy those pillars. What's this ASMR? You're over there like, smacking your lips right in the microphone.
I'm really tasting the coffee that I'm drinking. It's really good. I haven't had coffee in a couple of days, and I just poured myself a big old pot.
Oh, we're in it to win it now.
We're in it to win it. We're in here all day, strapped to the chair.
Get your butts ready because we're going to be recording some Forest Life.
It's like a Clockwork Orange, but it's Forest Life.
Have an extremely rare cruise monitor.
That sounds stupid.
I probably would want one in real life. It sounds like it's PVM.
PVM?
Professional video monitor?
No, it sounds like it's some bullshit for like a boat.
Oh, okay. I can see that too.
We'll go see what it is right now.
All right. Let's go see what the special item is.
Go see what it is right now. But
we can go ahead and order the thing as well.
Order the thing.
Yeah. Getting stuff done. Yes, that's what we're doing.
Are you
Brittany's
getting ready
got
for
a beat. That's what I'm going
days. I see you looking at your phone.
Yeah. Did you know that every day's a national day and today is no exception?
Oh, I didn't know that. Tell me more.
All right. Brittany, you're going to love this first National Day.
Amazing machine.
You're going to love this first National Day.
Okay.
It is National Lobster Newburg Day.
What is that?
So, lobster Newburg is an American seafood dish made with lobster, butter, cream, cognac, sherry, eggs, and cayenne pepper. It is an elegant and classic dish enjoyed by many since the late 1800s. Basically, it's a lobster cream soup.
Oh, this seems delicious.
And
also, you had me at cognac.
Yeah, right?
Like, oh, yeah. Get that lobster drunk.
Yeah, it is a lobster creamy booze soup.
Booze soup?
Booze soup.
With a lobster in it.
Yes.
Let's take this.
Basically, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with boozy lobsters.
I've never heard of this shit before, but while I was looking...
French.
I think it's English, but I was looking it up, and I'm like, fuck, I want to make this. It looks really good.
Yeah, I I don't know. Like, I love lobsters and crabs, but the best way to eat them is to just drop them right in the pot.
Yeah.
And they don't actually scream, guys. That's just the air escaping their shells.
Cool. We had ragtime.
But, I don't know. I'm still like, I don't know if I want to boil a lobster alive.
I've done it. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's like...
It's almost... so I actually don't boil them alive. You can kill them right before you boil them.
Step on them?
No, you just stab them in their head real quick.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I might do
like,
that.
it's instant.
This is it right here.
Like, well, they're dead. Oh, that is... Holy shit. That's amazing.
Cooler than I thought it was. You want me to buy it for you? You want me to put it in the space room or something?
I don't know. I'm probably fine, to be honest. It looks like a thing that was for a Star Trek or something.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. All right, I don't want anything in here.
Well, that's not it, Brittany. We also have National Medal of Honor Day.
Medal of Honor.
It was on March 25th, 1863, when the first Medal of Honors were presented. Secretary of War Edwin Stanton presented Medal of Honor Army to 6 members of Andrews Raiders for the volunteering and participation during the American Civil War raid in April 1862. And that is the highest honor that you can get.
Medal of Honor?
Uh-huh. As a, in the military, so.
Medal of Honor.
Yep. And then.
So, my grandpa had a Purple Heart in Vietnam. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, you got a Purple Heart. That's awesome. But my grandpa was totally like, whatever. He was like, you get one for stepping on a nail.
Yeah.
Not that he did or anything, or not to undermine anybody else, but definitely my grandpa did not give a fuck.
my grandpa got the Forrest Gump award because he got shot in the ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They call it the Forrest Gump Award?
No, I called it that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
if they like renamed it after the movie came out.
No. I called it that to his face one time, and he was not happy with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet not.
He was also making fun of himself in the process, but he hadn't seen. Yeah, he got shot in the ass.
Did he get ice cream?
Probably. It was World War II. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, so that was, he also got that. He got a few things.
Also, my grandpa liked to just tell me that he got shot in Vietnam, which he did not. Mm-hmm. Because he was wearing like a old t-shirt around the house that had a hole in it. And I was really little, and he was like, yeah, so I got shot in Vietnam. And I wrote about it in my journal at school the next day. Like, I found my journal years later, was reading through it. And I had an entry where I talked about, today is Veterans Day. My grandpa got shot in Vietnam. He showed me the hole. And I was like, oh my God, that is not true. My grandpa liked to tell me tall tales.
That sounds like my grandpa too.
Yeah, but I love looking back at that little journal and like reading the old stories I wrote when I was like in kindergarten and first grade, because I did not know how the world works, and it was funny to see things from my perspective.
That was legit the only war story my grandpa ever told me ever.
Yeah.
Was the one time that he got shot in the butt, because I was telling him I was going to shoot him in the butt. Mm-hmm. And I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And just weird things happened with my grandpa. So, like, one day, me and my dad were just, like, going fishing with my grandpa, right? Mm-hmm. And I believe I was about 5 years old still. And we were going deep sea fishing. I grew up in Tampa, Florida until I was, like, 9 years old. Yeah. So, I was on the ocean quite a bit. But we were just there, and this Japanese boat came by, right? Mm-hmm. And my grandpa just starts speaking fluent Japanese. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, and you guys didn't know that he could speak Japanese, right?
My dad didn't know.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the fuck was that? He was like, I learned Japanese
out there. Over here.
That was nuts.
All right, let's see if this is going to give us a special.
All right, come on, get a special.
Probably not.
Nope. Try again.
Should I keep trying?
Yeah, keep trying. We got a whole. We're not even halfway through our year, Brittany.
It's true.
All right, Brittany. Here's our last National Day, and I know it's not your favorite, but I don't care. We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Today is National Tolkien Reading Day. That means. This day was started in 2003 by the Tolkien Society to encourage the reading of J.R.R. Tolkien. March 25th was chosen as the date to honor the fall of Sauron in Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. First of all, wait a minute.
What? Do they have dates?
I didn't know.
Like on this day, March 25th.
Well, I know that they keep a record, but I didn't know it followed the same calendar as our calendar.
Yeah, you think it'd be different, right?
Like, they have so many other things that are fucking different.
Second breakfast and all that shit. He's gonna have like second March.
Well, that's just the Hobbits, but yeah.
Okay, well. So
I've actually read the book.
I've actually explained the story on here before, possibly.
Oh, the kid that like was trying to egg you on to read it.
Yeah, it was my friend Lundy.
Oh, it was Lundy.
He was not trying to egg me on. He was telling me I couldn't finish it.
Oh, okay.
Because he finished it. He like read them all, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this book too, because we had those accelerated reader tests, and you had to read certain books, and they were worth like points.
Yeah.
And I was trying to hit my point goal, and I was like, oh, this book's worth a lot of points. Let me like grab it. And he was like, you're not gonna finish that book. And I was like, fuck you. And then like I started to read it. And I was like, I'm not gonna finish this book.
So.
And I was like, I'll just watch the movie.
As an adult, it took me forever to finish that book. And was it worth it? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is because you read it. You know, like a lot of people, I think, have a hard time getting through those books.
Yeah.
And I think once you do crack them, they are really good, probably. But I couldn't get past the introduction that was talking about, like, the wood instruments that the hobbits played, like flutes and shit.
He over-explains.
And, like, the lineage of the hobbits. I was like, I don't care.
So, first of all, day 3, no bamboozling.
Yeah, bamboozling. That's right. Write it down! Write it in your books! You're not gonna get one on me!
3 days since bamboozling. But yeah, no, I actually read The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and I read the Silmarillion, and they just get worse and worse. Hobbit, great small book. Lord of the Rings, a little bit too much details, still pretty good. Silmarillion is a fucking textbook.
Yeah, because I started out with like the Fellowship of the Ring, the first one.
Yeah, Fellowship. The problem with the Fellowship is, it's that book starts to get good about 200 pages in, and then after that, the Lord of the Rings is pretty decent the rest of the way. But is an extremely slow start.
Yeah, that was my issue. And then even so, like when I first started to read that book, the movie hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
And then the movie came out like 3 years later, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and read this again because I've seen the movie. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier.
Yeah. And
I still couldn't get through it. I was like, God damn it! I'll just watch the movie again because I just can't get through this book. So yeah, I tried twice when I was 5th grade and then 8th grade, and it did not work out for me. So I just gave up on it. But kudos to you if you love those books and those stories. I'm sure he's a master storyteller. But they're just not my. That's not my deal.
My favorite thing was actually comparing it to the movies, because once I read it, I was like, oh, I actually really like some of the decisions they made of like where to cut and like what to not include. And they made some really smart decisions, honestly. Way more smart decisions than apparently they took with The Hobbit.
Really? I haven't seen any of the Hobbit movies.
So that was
like one book, right? And they divided up amongst 3 movies?
Yes. They kept including
sounds
parts,
like a cash grab to me.
It was. They kept including parts of the Silmarillion into it.
Oh, they kind of
and
combined them.
Like lore from it. And they also were including like stuff from Lord of the Rings that was not in The Hobbit. So they just like, here's a bunch of extra things, because there's a lot of world there. Yeah. You know, they could include all kinds of shit. But yeah, it wasn't a cohesive story at all.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for the fans.
They turned it into a war movie, kind of like Lord of the Rings, and it's a small adventure. Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Man,
I'm almost out of bushes.
Gotta get some more bushes.
Looking for sweet olive starts.
Sweet olives.
Sweet olives.
Sweet soul brother. There's one. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to birthdays while we're at it.
Sorry, I make you lose your
I had a
sweet olives.
So no, I just had a weird like like the train just jumped tracks.
Did it?
Yeah, like I went from like national days to birthdays in my brain, and there's this weird Jet Set Radio little middle there, thanks to Sweet Olive.
More Jet Set Radio jokes I don't understand.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll never understand.
Great. Love it. Looking forward to it.
By the way, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
To you. We really do appreciate you tuning in.
Damn it!
Brittany's not good at the game, but that's okay. We appreciate you tuning in every single day and hang out with us.
I don't know. Drop this. Swap it.
You can't bury the amethyst.
No!
Just put it back.
Well, I planted it. That's what I did not want to do.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
It's gone. Oh, well. I'm sorry. Continue with birthdays.
So.
I always ruin everything.
Oh, I was just saying happy birthday to everybody, Brittany.
Happy birthday, everyone. I'm sorry I ruined your birthday. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You share your birthday with a lot of people. Got lots of birthdays today. Today is Elton John's birthday.
Elton John?
He turns 71 years old today.
Woo!
Yeah, he's getting up there.
He's getting to be an oldie.
Yep.
He was the first person I ever saw in concert.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite song by him?
Oh my gosh. I like Crocodile Rock a lot.
Crocodile Rock's a good classic.
I like the Candle in the Wind song.
Yeah?
And then, of course, anything that he made for the Lion King soundtrack.
Yeah.
Bomb.com. People still say that? Well, I'm gonna.
Thebomb.com. Well, he's born in 1947. The rock and roll legend who has sold over 250 million albums in a career that spanned over 50 years. He is best known for such songs such as Rocket Man, Tiny Dancer, Benny and the Jets, and Candle in the Wind. We actually use a Friends joke all the time with Tiny Dancer.
Yeah.
Instead of saying "Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza."
Yeah, that's what we say instead of Tiny Dancer.
But my favorite Elton John song is probably
I like Rocket Man too.
Rocket Man's a great track.
That was one that I forgot about. As soon as you said it, I was like, ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So I can't think of the actual name. I'm pretty sure I know what the actual. There goes all those lemons.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Brittany, you just did a lemon.
I did just do a lemon. I'm trying to water these flowers, even though it doesn't matter. They don't have any room to.
Yeah.
And they can't breed if they're different species.
Yeah. My favorite song is probably "The Road to El Dorado."
What?
The Road to El Dorado is from the cartoon movie The Road to El Dorado.
Mm-hmm, okay.
And it is one of my favorite Elton John songs.
Really?
It's awesome. That whole movie and soundtrack is awesome. So, fun fact, our good friends, the Brothers Cosplay, they actually did both of the main characters from The Road to El Dorado. And Billy was Philippe, the blonde one.
Those dudes are
with
awesome.
the crazy hair.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they were perfect, too, which is the worst part.
Those dudes are awesome. I love their cosplays.
If you are unfamiliar with the Brothers Cosplay, they were the people that helped us out with our wizard world record breaking party. So,
yeah, they pretty much coordinated it, and we were just the hosts.
Yep. If you see them dressed as wizards, tell them we said hello. They'll definitely appreciate it, and they love talking to anybody.
Yeah, they're super cool dudes.
Lately, they've been flaunting it up as Liberty Prime from Fallout. Mm-hmm. And which is really a hard ass cosplay because one has to guide the other one. Yeah. Because they can't see.
Awesome,
well, that's not it, though, Brittany. We got another really big musician today. Okay. It is Aretha Franklin's birthday. Born in 1942, she turned 76 years old today. The Queen of Soul, who released the immortal hits "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman" and "Respect," she has won more than 15 Grammy Awards, one of which was due to her 75 million record sales. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys.
Whoa, Coffee McCough.
Whoa.
Somebody has fleas.
Carlos has got fleas.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Where's my net? There it is.
My favorite song by her is "Respect."
Yeah, I like that one too.
She performed it in an interesting way on the Blues Brothers movie. I'm a big fan of the Blues Brothers movie. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I was I love pretty much everybody in that, though.
I need to finish that movie still.
Yeah, you've only
At
seen
least
like
I
half
wanna
of
get
it.
another,
Next, we have Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick turns 36 years old today. She was born in 1982. The professional driver who was 2005's Indianapolis 500 and IndyCar Series Rookie of the Year. She became the first female driver to win the IndyCar Series race after coming in first at the 2008 Indy Japan 300. So that's pretty cool. You probably have seen her at every Super Bowl as that lady that's in all those commercials about HostGator or something like that. I forget what it is.
HostGator?
What's that
What are you talking about?
What's that one internet company that buy domains through us at every Super Bowl?
GoDaddy?
GoDaddy, that's who it was.
I hate those commercials.
Yeah, she stopped doing them after a while.
Because they're terrible. They're terrible.
Next, we have my favorite birthday today, Brittany.
What's your favorite birthday?
Today is Brittany. I'm not sure if your body is ready for this.
I knew whose birthday it is today.
Today is Reggie Fils-aime's birthday. He turns 57 years old today. Born in 1961. On May 25th, 2006, Reggie Fils-aime became the first American to hold the position of President and CEO of Nintendo of America after taking over the duties for Tatsumi Kimishima.
You said duties.
Fils-aime joined Nintendo in 2003 as Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing, where he was responsible for all sales and marketing campaigns in North and Latin America. He's also Mr. Meme himself.
Yeah.
With My Body Is Ready. The first thing he said, to anybody as president of Nintendo, in a public forum, was I'm here to kick ass. We're going to play some kick-ass games and, come and join me on this.
Yeah.
And it was just a complete, change of pace for, the face of Nintendo.
Yeah. For the, to get up there and say something like that.
Yeah, so he was exciting from the get-go. And we're big Nintendo fans here at HEET. Obviously with Animal Crossing
Nintendo!
Here. And we play a lot of things. Nintendo. We grew up in Nintendo, so I'm already super thrilled to be celebrating his birthday.
You're super thrilled to be here.
I'm super thrilled to be here, everybody.
Birthday. We're not actually at his birthday party,
yeah,
right?
we are.
You sound like you're making a speech like you were invited to his birthday party.
I am at his birthday party.
So it's just an honor to be here, sir. Love Nintendo. Love your work.
My favorite thing, actually, he did was with Satoru Iwata, and that was the announcement for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Where him and Iwata were fighting each other.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh man, it's great. It's pretty awesome. I'll show it to you after the show.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's it for real people birthdays, but we're not done yet.
Ooh.
We have
got?
Count them, 2 animal birthdays today. Wow. Today is Celia's, the eagle's birthday. She likes cute and fancy furniture and pink things.
Cecilia.
It's also, get this, Billy. Can you guess what animal this is?
A bass.
Billy the bass.
He's a goat.
Yeah, Billy the goat.
Billy Bass,
Billy Bass. God damn it. He's going to sing us a song.
Here's a little song I wrote.
All right, you're done. All right, great. Thank you, Brittany. That's enough.
You guys know the big mouth?
Billy the goat. Billy the goat. Billy the goat, Brittany. Likes historical furniture and brown things.
Sorry, I'm really into that singing fish.
I'm so tired of that goddamn thing.
It's in our living room right now.
I know.
I think it's broken though. So our friend Tanner likes to go to the Goodwills and thrift stores and buy singing animals. He gets a lot of the big mouth Billy Basses or whatever.
Yeah.
He's gotten 4 or 5 now. We destroy them. He brings them with us.
And he always we end up destroying them somehow.
And somehow one got left at our house. I don't know.
There's one, the same one I think we have left, actually ended up singing inside of a bucket of water.
Oh, yeah. I got tired of that fish, so I put it in a bucket of water, and it did not stop it. It was like singing underwater. It was like the best thing ever.
I was both impressed and really annoyed.
I did not get any videos of it, though, so you guys just going to have to go on my word.
Yeah.
With this big mouth Billy Bass.
Well, that's it for birthdays.
Sorry,
Brittany.
I derailed you and went on a tangent.
No, that's fine.
A little song.
Fuck Billy the Goat. We're gonna just talk about Billy Bass.
Sorry, if you guys have Billy the Goat, make sure you go tell him. He likes
Happy
historical
birthday.
furniture.
He likes butts.
Give him peaches. He likes butts.
He likes fuzzy butts.
Fuzzy butts.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing a little maintenance on the
I see that.
The beach.
Doing a little caddying.
I'm not really sure what else I wanted to do up there for right now, so
Uh-huh.
I thought I would move down here to the beach because that'd be easy.
Yeah, you're just getting a bunch of bananas and
Yeah,
putting them
I'm
in the
just
middle.
planning like every other one, like bananas, coconuts, bananas, coconuts.
Nanners, coconuts.
Just, you know.
Speaking of nanners, me and Brittany's tried a new flavor of nice one.
Thanks.
Nice soda flavor recently. Havana Banana Dictator sodas.
Yeah, so I went to this little grocery store that's local, and they have a lot of weird sodas and beers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they had these sodas. They were basically like dictator sodas. They're made by this company called Rocket Fizz, and they make joke sodas.
Yeah.
But I got like the first one I drank was Fidel Castro's Havana Banana.
Yep.
Tasted pretty much like artificial banana flavoring. It went in really good, but the aftertaste was kind of meh.
No, I was not a fan.
Not a fan of it. So let's see.
Which is a real shame because artificial banana flavor is one of my favorite
Well,
banana
your ride's
flavors.
here, Brian.
Thank you. I'm glad the dump truck is here.
The trash truck's here.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, well, I think I'm pretty much done for today.
Okay.
I gotta get a new axe. We can work some more on the beach tomorrow.
Gotta get a new axe.
What color flowers should we put on the beach? What color combinations would you like on the
Let's
beach?
find out tomorrow.
Find out tomorrow on the next episode of Forest Life.
Forest Life. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.